welcome you to our YouTube channel PNJ Legal. We are 12-year-old law firm. On this YouTube channel, we are bringing lot of the complex legal topics to you. We are also presenting lot of business opportunities for the entrepreneurs to get ventured into.
There is a presentation on IPO services, which is short for Initial Public Offering Services. Now, what is IPO support? Going public is an important step for unlisted companies to pursue future growth. Getting listed helps in accessing to capital markets and for procuring funds directly. Now, PNJ Group provides services of a CFO as an advisor to the management and the owners of the organization, functioning as an independent financial officer, thereby providing assistance relating to complete IPO process. Now, complete assessment and identification of advisors. Upon commencement of IPO preparation, a complete assessment to analyze the company's business, financial position, management framework is done. There shall be a proper identification and selection of legal advisors, investment bankers, lawyers, tax auditors, registrars, accountants, etc. Now, due diligence. Due diligence is IPO process is a detailed process and the most significant one, which requires time-consuming aspect including the legal, business, financial and accounting due diligence. Now, financial forecast. The preparation of sensitivity analysis is done in order to generate a detailed financial forecast model for the investors, bankers and financial advisors. Assistance in documentation. From the perspective of management, the documentation is prepared as companies should have a strong base in application of IPO. Now, investor presentations. There is complete assistance that is provided as investor plays the most eminent part in IPO process. The impact on them should be positive and convincing. Now, reporting and compliances. Investor road shows are a mode of presentation by the issuer of securities to the potential buyers. Thus, assistance relating to issuing securities by way of presentations, etiquettes, suggested actions are provided for a successful roadshow. Now, book building process. Book building is essentially a process used by companies raising capital through public offering, both initial public offers IPO and follow-on public offers FPO to add price and demand discovery. Now the process. The issuer who sets up an IPO will elect a lead merchant banker as a book runner. The issuer spells out the number of securities that are to be issued and also the price band for orders. The issuer who nominates as associated members with whom investor can place order. Investor make their order with an associate member who keys in the orders in the electronic book. The process is called bidding and is akin to an open auction. A book must stay open for at least 5 days. One can't submit bids that are lower than the floor price. Bids can be altered by the bidder prior to closure of the issue. On the completion of the book building phase, the book runner assesses the bids on the basis of following criteria: price aggressive, investor quality, earliness. Now, why are IPO underpriced? IPO underpricing continues to be a global phenomenon despite a vast amount of research that attempts to explain it. Underpricing also has to overcome adverse selection problems, since uninformed investors tend to get a high allocation of overpriced shares. They will stop participating in IPOs if issues are not on average underpriced. The next slide would talk about the advantages of the IPO services. Moving on, an IPO accords several benefits to the previously private company, enlarging and diversifying equity base, enabling cheaper access to capital, increasing exposure, prestige, and public image, attracting and retaining better management and employees through liquid equity participation, facilitating acquisition in return for shares of stock, creating multiple financing opportunities, equity, convertible debt, cheaper bank loans, etc. Now, the next slide has the disadvantages of IPO services. There are several disadvantages to completing an initial public offering. Significant legal, accounting and marketing costs, many of which are ongoing. Requirement to disclose financial and business information. Meaningful time, effort and attention requirement of management. Risks that required funding will not be raised. Public dissemination of information which may be useful to competitors, suppliers and customers. Loss of control and stronger agency problems due to new shareholders. Increased risk of litigation including private securities, class action and shareholder derivative actions. Thank you for watching.